Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the OCVarsity Friday Night Wrap-Up. Steve Fry here with Dan Albano. We were together at the Mater Dei Bishop Gorman game. Mater Dei wins this game 35-21. Had a 28-7 lead at one point, Dan. Yeah. And I thought, and you were sitting next to me, I thought, this might be a blowout, you know. And then, I don't know if the Monarchs got comfortable. We just saw how good Gorman is. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, pretty explosive quarterback, can make plays. And he's got some guys that can make plays too. Especially Jordan, number 9. He looked pretty good. But anyways, a really good win for Mater Dei in a lot of respects because they didn't have Amon-Ra St. Brown, St. Brown, the great receiver, and C.J. Parks played sparingly in this game. Only had a couple catches. So it's a big game for them. I thought their offensive line played superb. J.T. Daniels was great. The defense was something. You know, we talked earlier in the season about that young secondary perhaps being a question mark for the Monarchs, and they had a couple of INTs in this game. They played really well. Yeah, 3 of them,
and 2 of them were by sophomores. And Green's pick 6 was huge in this game.
Yeah.
You know, and a sophomore cornerback.
Right.
So they really matured. And I talked to Robbins, was one of their senior leaders back there. You know, this really elevates Mater Dei's confidence, you know, from where they can go, because that was one of the weak links, was how the secondary was going to do.
Yeah.
And the Monarchs answered that question. So I think their goals are still high. I mean, they're ranked number 1 in the nation.
Yeah.
They're still going for D1, but I think they feel more confidence. And Coach Rawlinson said the same thing. You know, this is a confidence booster for the Monarchs. Not that they were not confident already, but they answered some questions, and just think what they're going to be like when they're full strength.
Yeah, really. It should be pretty interesting to see how they do. One of their Trinity League brethren really impressed me tonight. That's Orange Lutheran. They went down to San Diego and played Cathedral Catholic. In the state rankings, Cathedral Catholic, like last week, was 14. This week they're 22. Orange Lutheran was 25. Orange Lutheran goes down and beats them good, 37-0. I know you've probably been a little bit higher on the Lutheran Lancers than I have, but man, I'm a believer now. I got to tell you, going down there and winning the game is one thing, but winning 37-0, very impressive, Dan.
That will get some Trinity League. That will get everybody in the Trinity League their attention.
Yeah.
You know, and you have to. You know, this would probably maybe makes the Lancers the real dark horse in this league. That Mater Dei and Bosco, they better keep an eye on how much skill and firepower Ryan Helinski has to deal with and work with at Orange Lutheran.
Yeah, a couple other, the Trinity League things we're talking about. Servite beat the American Fork team 38-28. American Fork, again, tell me that nickname. I just love this.
The Cavemen.
The Cavemen, yeah, I can't get enough of that. And J. Sarah beat Alamany. That was up in Alamany, too, up in Mission Hills.
No, this was the home opener for the
that's
first
right.
ever game for the Lions. I wonder how it was down there. They
40-27.
The Jumbotron there. They were going to have, I bet you Matt Robinson had a pretty good game.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. Here was a game that kind of blew my mind a little bit, was what little mind I have. And that was La Habra 45 Tesoro 14.
Yeah.
I think we both picked Tesoro to win this game because they came so close to beating Edison.
Sorry, Coach Mazzotta.
And then La Habra, we probably fired him, but man, we helped them.
Yeah. You're welcome, Coach Mazzotta.
Yeah, you're welcome, man.
You're welcome, Frank.
Yeah, nobody believes we can win. Nobody. Look at these 2 guys. Okay, you and I have written more pregame speeches than Newt Rockney and Vince Lombardi combined. So we got you guys fired up. Hey, God bless you, man. We love you for it. But and La Habra, they lost big to Upland in their season over. Tesoro just looked really good in the 1-point loss to Edison last week. What a great comeback by La Habra. Running back Skylar Taylor, 287 yards rushing, 7 touchdowns. I'm sure that Fogel had a good game.
It was 8 touchdowns.
8 was it?
7 touchdowns. Okay.
Well, let's give him 8 anyway because he got a cool first name, Skylar.
7 TDs. They have a great offensive line at La Habra. I think the game you saw last week, the Edison Tesoro game, that 48-47 game. Both those teams lost tonight. I think they were spent.
Yeah.
And obviously La Habra did what Coach Mazzotta wanted. They improved really quickly, fast, and now they get ready for the Diablos. Mission Viejo coming up to La Habra next week, and the Diablos were impressive tonight against Vista Murrieta.
Yeah.
And they ran the ball. Jamari Farrell set the tone on the ground for the Diablos tonight and kind of opened up things for Joey Yellen. And they were impressive. What is it, about 41-7 victory over Vista Murrieta tonight.
A couple other scores that just we want to get to pretty quickly here. Senora beat Braille Linda 26-20. Sonora's 2-0.
2-0.
Pretty nice, because what was their record last year?
They were 0-10.
Yeah, they're 2-0, man. We love it when teams get going like that.
And we'll stick with the Freeway League. You know who else is 2-0 in the Freeway League is Sunny Hills, and another running back, Alex Jung, he scored 6 touchdowns tonight, rushing touchdowns for the Lancers, and he rushed for over 300 yards. So the Freeway Leagues, they're two, right out.
Tonight.
Sunny Hills and Sonora.
Casey Carr probably, I'm looking at Tustin 48, Foothill 10. I don't know what Casey Carr did, but probably ran for a couple hundred.
Yeah, I heard he had several touchdowns as well.
There you go. And then another score that really intrigued me too was Westminster 21, Garden Grove 17. Because Garden Grove's got a good team. They're good every darn year. I think that they play Westminster in the season opener for a long time. And these games are always really good and really darn close, I think, for the most part. So big win for Westminster. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I have my eye on the Golden West League, which I enjoyed last year and this year. Westminster looks solid. Ocean View was dominant in their season opener today. Orange was impressive Thursday. Yeah. They're very good. Westminster. Santa Ana had a tough loss today against Gadinas, but they're solid. We know, CIF finalists last year. And then Segerstrom. I mean, there's 5 really solid teams in that Golden West League. Yeah,
Joe Tagaloa, the coach of Segerstrom, beating up on his alma mater, Saddleback, and my alma mater too.
Yeah.
Love your Tags, but man, that's a pretty rough one. Anything else out there pop out it before we shut this thing down, Dan?
Well, Gadinas is a 23-12 victory against Santa Ana, as I mentioned. Gadinas playing a tough schedule. I believe next week they play Sunny Hills.
All right.
So they've had a coaching transition. Heatherton is a new coach at Gadinas. Patrick McMorris had a good game, 2-way player for Gadinas, so I was impressed with that. San Clemente, Brennan Costello had a real nice game.
Yeah, he did.
The Triton, 62-28 winners over Huntington Beach. He threw 5 touchdowns, 361. You got to keep track every year of the San Clemente quarterbacks, right?
Yeah, no kidding. And I was reading the game start really quickly. Jaime Ortiz, the San Clemente coach. Well, we really didn't came out fired. We didn't. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. So you're not happy, but anyway, that's sort of a quick roundup of what happened. Jeez.
Teams of the week.
We had teams of the week.
Oh, it's got to be Mater Dei Monarchs. They were very impressive against Bishop Gorman, who's loaded with tons of talent. They kind of beat up. The kid was tough. Dorian Thompson Robinson. UCLA is getting a very tough quarterback, but this Mater Dei team is loaded and physical. They got some speed rushers on the edge.
Yeah, they sure do.
With Funa Logalego, he's my defensive player, the week leader right now, 2 sacks.
Right.
And Brew McCoy is a sensational 2-way junior. Brew McCoy is a national recruit. I mean, JT Daniels is the #1 recruit class of 2019 in America, the USC commit.
Right.
Brew McCoy's got to be a top 10 national player.
Nothing wrong with Daniels' arm. From what I saw tonight.
JT's got great feel on the long ball, especially to Brew. Nico Regimio, he carried the load. Cal's getting a great receiver.
What I like about Daniels? Plant, super quick release. For a high school kid?
And we both commented that he is much quicker now.
Yeah, he's got some feet.
He is really running the ball. He's exciting to watch.
All right. So anyway, he's quick, and we quickly got to close this thing out. We had a lot of fun covering this Friday night action.
Absolutely.
So we got a big week of games coming up. It's good, it's a short week for us. Labor Day coming up, but we're going to keep working hard covering football here with the OCVarsity team. Dan Albano, myself, Steve Fryer. Thanks for joining us again.
The Wrap.